All right, another beautiful evening. Just noticed I'm wearing the same sweatshirt. Oh dear. There it is. Okay, so welcome back to the Money Game series. This is second or third video, can't remember actually. Anyway, last video talked a little bit about the essence of what drives I can't afford it. Some of what makes that look like a reality for us. This evening I want to talk about something a little bit different, which would be how we build a feeling of lack into our normality. So because we've constructed this thinking structure around money, which usually involves not enough of it, we adjust within the world, and we can very easily start taking on the identity of someone who can't, or someone who's living in lack. And we might well, without realizing it, just adjusting the phone a bit, start gravitating to belong to groups and spend time with people who have exactly the same stuff going on, because that normalizes it more deeply and we don't feel threatened by it. Now, what's intriguing is we don't really want that. As I said yesterday in yesterday's video, that's against true nature. True nature is abundant, benevolent, and wants you to have a fantastic time. Wants to enjoy everything that life has on offer. It's expansive. That's what its nature is. So we have to work pretty hard with these stories. Oh, that's where the camera is. Sorry. Cool. We have to work pretty hard with these stories to maintain them. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of energy, and consequently you can end up building an entire life based around not being able to have the things that you love to have, and they can become part of a lived identity. You become the person, and maybe enroll other people into the story, maybe the family, friends, whatever, into, partners into the story. Well, some people can, but not me. I can't do that, you see, because I'm no good with money, or I find it hard to make money, or I can't keep it. If I've got it, I spend it, whatever the story is. And gradually that somewhat unpleasant feeling of lack becomes so habitualized within the nervous system that it goes under the radar. You can't even tell it's there anymore. You speak like it, you behave like it, you see something you'd love to have or something you love to do, and your instant click-away reaction is, yeah, but I can't. It's not possible for me. And it's all born out of these thought patterns, which are all born out of the primary misunderstanding of who we really are, what our true nature is. Right? That isn't true nature. That's the lacking mind and habits and conditioning built upon it. So here's really what I wanted to share in this. You can't get out of that by thinking more. The route out of that is the recognition that when you're in flow, when you really are experiencing abundance in your life, you probably won't be thinking about it at all. So this might sound strange, what I'm going to tell you, but I actually joined a mastermind, which I think I mentioned on the other video, and we had our first meeting this evening, and I had to say a little bit about why we were there. And I basically said that I was there so that I never bothered thinking about business ever again. That might sound just so weird, like, well, how do you develop it? How do you grow? You need to think about it. No, that's just That's what we've hypnotized ourselves into. You don't need to think about any of this stuff at all. It literally, when true desire arises, it's charged, it's completely fitted with everything you could require to bring that about in a way that's perfect for you. This whole idea of having to think about stuff is bollocks. It's rubbish. Which for somebody who spent most of their life relying on their intellect, it's been a bit of a shocker actually. But there you go, I've tested it. And my benchmark, as I've mentioned before, is in fitness. Like, I just don't think about it. Now, that doesn't mean I don't do it. It doesn't mean I don't train hard. I'm training really hard. Today I've been logging all of my food, all of my liquid intake. It takes quite a lot of work, but there's no thinking around it. It's just like, that's the next thing to do, the next thing to do. And I've got somebody looking at that real time, pretty much, and giving me feedback. But there's no thinking involved. So the route out of the money games that you're wrapped in isn't necessarily to unwind them all like you get in a lot of these conventional things. Oh, read a book, unwind all the stories. You're not going to find your way out of it that way. The mind's too clever. It'll just make up more and more stories. The route out of it is to get it off your mind altogether. And the way into that is through the silence. Through the silence where those thoughts just aren't activated anymore. So we were in the group this afternoon and it was quiet enough. I got silent enough that I really saw that I just never had to think about my business ever again. Because true desire will come through. It's fully loaded with everything I would require to bring it into fruition. And I'm pretty good at taking action, as everyone is. It's not I'm pretty good at it, no one else is. And then you just do that. And of course, when the thinking falls away, what all of you know is that what remains is just this beautiful feeling, which is what you're looking for by trying to acquire the money anyway, so that you can do the things that you think will bring you the feeling. So this way round, what we're doing is we're going straight there to our abundance, getting quiet enough that we can really settle into it. That settles the mind down. We realize we just don't have to think about it anymore. It's off the radar. And then you can just get on and enjoy and focus on the things that you love, but without thinking about them. Focus by pointing yourself in that direction and taking the action as the universe delivers it for you. So again, let me know what you hear in this. If you want to put any comments on the channel, that'd be great, because I think it helps the videos turn up a little bit in people's feeds. I'll have somebody working on that, better titles and stuff, in the not too distant future. Started to sort all that out today. Again, effortless, it's just arising, it's just what occurs to be done on this, I think of it as the way of ease. That's what I'm after. Highly successful coaching practice that's easy. Let me know what you hear. See you on the next video.